Hi, I'm Lon Schiffbauer. In this video series, we're going to talk about teams, or more specifically, how we bring teams together. The idea is pretty simple. Bring a bunch of people with different skills together, give them an objective, add caffeine, and bam, you've got yourself a team, right? The thing is, it's not really that simple. Given a choice, I think a lot of us would just assume not work on a team. Coming together with a bunch of strangers that you've never met before, that's pretty difficult. Case in point, I'm on my own in here, and I kind of like it that way. I have full control of what I'm doing. I can plan things out. I can execute, or I can totally slough off. And if I do, it's all on me. So, if working in a team is so challenging, why do we do it? Well, there's a whole variety of reasons. Just to name a few, they allow us to foster creativity and learning. They play to our strengths. They allow us to boost morale and performance. It helps us build a sense of camaraderie. And perhaps most importantly, they allow us to tackle really immense challenges. And so when you think of it that way, the ability to work with a team can really be considered a superpower. We can only do so much alone. This world is full of big, wicked, complicated problems. And big problems require big solutions. And that's really where teams come into their own. Nevertheless, we all know that coming together as a team is very difficult. The whole process of going from a bunch of individuals to a performing team is pretty darn daunting. And so what we want to do in this video series is really examine what does it take to go from a group to a performing team. And to do that, we are going to explore something called the Tuckman model. Now, you may have heard about this before, but we're going to go fairly deep into it in this video series. In 1965, the researcher Bruce Tuckman came up with what became known as the Tuckman stages of group development. Now, of course, that's quite a mouthful, so today we just pretty much call it the Tuckman model. According to Tuckman, performing teams don't just happen. They have to go through a very specific series of stages in order to become a performing team. These stages are forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. Now, I know adjourning is sort of after the fact. It's when we disband as a team, but it's still worth throwing into the mix there. And the way we're going to explore this Tuckman model is actually through the Avengers. Now, why the Avengers? Why not? It's the Avengers. Still, here's the thing. If you look at Marvel's The Avenger movie, this team really is kind of a textbook classic example of the Tuckman model. And so we are going to explore the Tuckman model through the life cycle of the forming of the Avengers. Okay, so I'm geeking out. I get it. But I'm telling you, it's gonna work. So I hope you stick with me along this kind of funky ride. And ultimately, I think it's really going to be worth it. Truth is, you're probably not the only one who really doesn't like to come together in a team. Right away, let's look at the Avengers. Bruce Banner had no interest in it, but Natasha wasn't really giving him much of an out.
But now we need you to come in.
What if I say no?
I'll persuade you.
In the same way, our careers, whether it be in academia, school, corporate world, organizations, charities, volunteer, they're really going to ask us to work together well as a team. And so let's join the Avengers and let's learn how this is done.